Yo, so what we're gonna be doing today is 3D scanning one of these bits for the mk3 Supra. It's like the headlights surrounding plastic. I had someone asking me for this part, so I decided it might be worth actually helping them out and get a 3D scan for this part so they can reverse engineer themselves. Or if they struggle, I can possibly help with it. It's it might be an interesting part to reverse engineer. And the angles on it is for the 3D printing, it might not be as easy as what people might think. But we're gonna give it a go. Let me hook up the actual device. So now I'm gonna be using only the wireless stuff of 3D scanning. Since I worked out how to use it, it's actually quite good. But the problem we're gonna have was this. Yes. We're gonna call this Supra Mark III and the part number. What the part number says here is 51, oh sorry, 53 132 14350. Or can I do slash? Slash might not be a good idea. Okay, I'm doing 14340. So that's the part number on this part, and just some Japanese writing as well. And that's left underscore left, because let me see this. Oh, you may need to wait a little bit for the temperature to warm up. What I'm gonna do in the meantime is get my YouTube stuff on the other page. Need to change this to black. Can we consider this as a reflective? It's not really metallic shiny. Picks up my hand like crazy. Let me give it a little taster to see if it actually picks up. Okay, it picks up really well. was checking. Scanning like a lazy man. So scan post. Complete. Not a problem. Very good exercise for your arm. Tell you that. What I find amazing is like the way how easily he picks up the actual scan. Wait. Okay. This way it's a little bit easier for me to hold. It's on the black object, it's on the black object. So that's good. Complete. Next, how did you scan this? Okay, because we're gonna be deleting some of the aspects. Where's my little tiny ball? Oi. Okay. Oh. Complete. I think we already have this side, but wait. So see markers. Still complaining. Okay, thing. Let me capture the outside so it'll be easier for it to align. actually quite bad because I don't even look at the green, like the distance range stuff. Okay. So let's pause this for a little bit. And then still complete this. Fusion. High quality. And it's coffee time. And let me get this task manager and see the performance. Processing. And it's taking a little bit of time. That's not really a problem. So this software is very badly RAM hungry. So I'm wondering how many people would struggle with this, with the setup. Also, let me know if you want anything else to be scanned for Mark III, as I still got the Mark III in the bits and small pieces. Okay, so this one is almost done. And the wow factor is there as always. So let's interesting, my table is not flat. But that's not the problem. Actually, it might be. No, it shouldn't be really a problem for the plastic. It should be quite rigid. So it's done. Now let's mesh this. Nothing better than drinking coffee. This looks beautiful. Nice and clean. Next scan, please. High quality. And for the battery, it's okay. On one of the other day, like maybe was it? What's the date? Maybe Thursday or Friday. I'll try to scan something that's outside. So like have a PC run at home, and then go to a driveway, and then with a phone and stuff like that, and then scan the part remotely, just for fun and giggles. So when I've done the fusion high quality, is that it comes up actually, like the fusion comes very clean, or way cleaner than like the fast fusion. So a few minutes of waiting, it doesn't hurt, because you can drink coffee in the same time. But wow, it is taking some time. But it's interesting because the other part went so quicker, like way quicker than this. Like the part that we were scanning yesterday. or at least I was scanning yesterday. Drop me a comment as well about the quality of the stream, if that's any good or not. If the quality of image is okay. This looks like a virus, jumping up and down. This thing is so memory hungry. Yep, done. That's cool. Okay, I need to be careful with how I clean this up because I need... Oh, yeah. Fuck. Sorry for the noises. Delete. Okay. I'm happy with that. Select part. And delete anything that's around that's not to be used. Reverso. Delete. Mesh. Apply mesh. And let's go. That's wonderful. Yep, that looks good. Obviously, we couldn't scan this area here without breaking apart, so that looks good. So let's jump to another one. Fusion, high quality. So what is it? So our bets. I think within an hour, we've got a part scanned. A small part as well. It's not like a big thing. So I'm wondering. A small part as well. It's not like a big thing. So I'm wondering. So what is it? So our bets. I think within an hour, we've got a part scanned. A small part as well. It's not like a big thing. So I'm wondering. But this is amazing, like from technology point of view, it's actually quite amazing. You can like if you're missing a part and no one makes it anymore, you can easily like 3D print stuff, sand it, and then you can have like a very good part. I could even print this off from nylon, like from the powder nylon, and you would have that, but you wouldn't be smooth. You would have that the texture, but then you can easily like do like a body filler or whatever, and then get quite a good finish. Or even make a mold out of it, and once you have the mold, you can easily rinse and make as many copies you want. I think typically mold can last up to 30 copies, or like 20, 30 copies, and you have to make another mold. But as long as you keep your the initial part, then you can just easily remake mold. Say for example, if you were selling this out of 20 or 30 copies, you wouldn't really worry about the actual materials that you use for another mold. I think with smaller parts you can even utilize the mold for way more than if you would try, say for example, make a mold for like a bumper. But just remember, there's a reason why car manufacturers were making molds for like cars and so on and so on that were made out of metal, because this lasts way longer. How are we doing? Is it keep where is this? So this one is not like as intensive as compared to the other. Table is cooked. Uno reverso. Okay. Select the part. Uno reverso, delete. Then you do mesh. Apply. Fusion. Tak? 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 Weź, bo szczeka. Now's your chance to see a dog in form of rat or rat in form of dog. Weź, bo szczeka. Takes some time. Now's your chance to see a dog in form of rat or rat in form of dog. Takes some time. Okay, so now is the last steps. Reverse, delete. Okay, so now is the last steps. Okay, let's mesh. Reverse, delete. Okay, let's mesh. Cut. Okay, so now let's marry all the objects. Okay, so now let's marry all the objects. So this came out actually quite good. We've got all the features. Holes are there. Holes are here. This bit is missing obviously because you cannot get with a scanner to that side. That's fine. That's fine. Okay. Let's generate cloud. That's fine. That's fine. Okay. Let's generate cloud. So that's done. So we've got new mesh. Let's. Okay, so now let's mesh this. Mesh. Just mesh. Apply mesh, yes. Estimated 2 minutes. Should be quicker than that. The fusion takes forever if you want to do it in high quality. But I'm not sure if it was worth doing high quality because when I was taking scans, the scanner wasn't at its optimal temperature, so the accuracy may not be there, but it shouldn't make any difference as much because this part is quite flexible, so it should be okay. Hey, what the? Okay. That looks actually quite good, you know? That looks very good. Ooh, you can even see it's the left side. Ooh. Okay, but we don't see any part numbers on this. Okay, so let's do two holes. Curvature, detect. Where do we have a hose? We have hose here. Yes, we know about this one. We do know about this one. Oh, okay. Okay. But we... Okay, the face aspect looks good. That looks good. I mean, personally, I wouldn't just go and then like get the 3D scan out of this and just go to printer and print it. I believe you could easily do it. However, you would get all the discrepancy. So if we, okay, so quickly. So the software selected all the bits for us. We do uno reverso, then apply, and it will fill the holes for us. I wouldn't, so I wouldn't just go and print this. Actually, I may try it, but I don't think so it's actually worth doing it. Because I think you have to redraw this, like possibly. Yeah. Oh wow, yeah, he does. Ah, I didn't know. I thought it's like some defect, but he has those little clips there. I'm wondering why it didn't. So it picked up text. Okay, it picked up text on the same side. So on the same side. Oh wow, yeah, he does. Okay, so you can see the actual part numbers slightly. 1 4. 350. You can kind of read it. Is okay. Okay, so you can see the actual part numbers slightly. Is that that? No, that's actually okay. So that's so this part's because so that's marked from injection modes. This is some also discrepancy that's been there. This is actually quite amazing because you can scan this and now you can actually review any defects. To an extent. Can you see on this side? Yes, it picked up this defect. Did it pick up the other side? No. Okay. So it picked up this shape here, that's fine. Picked up that little defect. Oh wow, he patched this hole quite nicely. So that's cool. I wouldn't. Oh, so I wouldn't. Let's see if we apply smoothing as a default. Because you can see the scan. So it helped, but it removed my writing. I want more of a raw. Yeah, I prefer this. I can apply smoothing with it with other CAD software if needed to be. But I want the scan to have those sharp corners and all the other stuff, so I don't want to have any smoothing. Because when it comes to redrawing the actual shapes, you want those sharp corners so you can easily reference, at least in my uh my the way how I do stuff. So yeah, this is like your headlight goes here, and this is like Mark III Supra headlight shroud, whatever you want to call it. Luckily, my Mark III has this part, but I've seen people asking about it, so it could be a great opportunity for someone to actually do reverse engineer. If anything, I can do it. It's not a problem because I quite enjoy reverse engineering. So if anyone wants it, I could possibly do it, and I could add this as a product to my websites. That's not. Does that have that little tiny house as well? What is it? Okay. That's not there. Interesting. Interesting. Is it at the back of it? So if I go this way, it's not even at the back. Never mind, never mind. So we're gonna do what we're gonna do. We're gonna save screenshots of this. So we go to work, 3D scan, Mark III, Supra, Mark III. And then we're gonna call this by its part number 3132 14350 underscore 14340 left hand side. I'll call it cover. It'll make sense to me. But more important, we're gonna dump pictures in here. So favorite snipping tool, Bosch, save. We wanna save this here. PNG. It's a good looking picture. You kind of know what it is. Save. Oops, sorry. Save. Never take fully straight pictures, so people cannot reverse engineer it from the pictures. Let me know if you ever try to reverse engineer a product where you put where you've got a picture and you put like £2 or like a coin, and then take a picture of the product and try to reverse the dimensions this way. I've done it many times. With a bigger part, there's more room for the error, but usually third time lucky. And then you export this. Export. And where's the export? Work 3D. Mark 3. STL. I'm gonna copy this. Name. So that's the full size. Okay. So open this up. And we've got STL file. So that's the full size. Okay. So open this up. And we've got STL file. So if you want pick up some other scans, other scanner other bits. This is some other stuff that I do, or I've done for people or whatever. But then yeah, there's other scans that I've done, and you can. I need to add a sample scan stuff that people can pick up for taking measurements, or for like a feel of how the scans and quality of scans are. But yeah, I'm super happy with this. So let's next thing I'm gonna scan is possibly this bit here for Mark 4 Supra. This is like the rear cover for where you've got springs. And this could be actually quite interesting because it's got like a little pattern on the part, so I'm wondering if they'll pick up the actual pattern from the part. Should be so straightforward to scan, but you never know. I think I may have a little bit problem with picking up the middle bit, because the way I've tried to set my should I do this now? What's the time? We've got 30 minutes. So that's done. Let me save this. Do you want to save this? Yes. Do I want to exit this? Yes. The only downside, this scan meant to be for Mark, or this live stream meant to be for Mark 3 Supra, but not a problem, not a problem. Maybe. That's right hand side. What's the part number? 626151470. Take this away. Mark 4. Just gonna do it quickly. So, general black object, yes. And let's find out. Scan. Just gonna do it quickly. Oh wow, he's delaying. General black object, yes. And let's find out. Scan. Someone's watching movies on Wi-Fi. Oh wow, he's delaying. Someone's watching movies on Wi-Fi. I'm wondering if you're losing actually quality of scan if you're scanning over the Wi-Fi compared to scanning this over the cable. I'm wondering if you're losing actually quality of scan if you're scanning over the Wi-Fi compared to scanning this over the cable. So flip this upside down. I need to raise this on something because when we're gonna chop the what can we raise this on? Something flat. Wi-Fi dongle. I need to raise this on something because when we're gonna chop the we're gonna do this later. So first of all, we're gonna add another scan. Hello, Tower's helping with that. We're gonna do this later. So first of all, we're gonna add another scan. It's like painting. Sideways, so we can possibly pick up the markers. So it's good that I've got my towers on side because you can see it's picking up markers. What's happening there? A little bit disco. Possibly pick up the markers. So it's good that I've got my towers on side because you can see it's picking up markers. What's happening there? A little bit disco. Stop. Then you do complete. And it's very important. So I've got two faces, so that's cool. So one more scan that I need to do is something like this. Then you do complete. And it's very important. So I've got two faces, so that's cool. So one more scan that I need to do is something like this. And this should help me with getting the alignment really well. So if I now scan this way, oh, and this should help me with getting the alignment really well. So if I now scan this way, wait. Okay. Now I'm gonna go this way and do the other side. And because it sees all, let me scan this area here as well to help the scanner recognize its location. Now I'm gonna go this way and do the other side. And because it sees all, let me scan this area here as well. Oi! To help the scanner recognize its location. Oi! Struggling to pick up this area. Oh, okay. It was my bad. Distance was the problem. Struggling to pick up this area. Okay, no problem. I think that's about it what I can do. I need to make those or these powers taller. But that's okay. Okay. So let's do fusion. High quality, apply, and let's go. So let's do fusion. High quality, apply, and let's go. So the Wi-Fi, what's it called? Oh, sounds like I've got Wi-Fi 7. Wi-Fi 7 high bands. Okay, so that's good. But minimum that you need is 6 for this to work nicely. So it's using the Wi-Fi module on a PC instead of your router, I believe. And my PC is hooked up by Ethernet to the outside. Okay. It's not really. Could maybe utilize more CPU if needed to be. Graphic card is not even like. But it looks like you need at least maybe 8 gig graphic card. 8 gig. So say for example I've got a laptop with 4 gig. So it looks like you'll struggle with 4 gig. So like more modern gaming PCs should possibly do it. And then RAM is 32 gig as minimum that's needed. If you go 16 gig, don't even bother with the scanner. At least with this scanner. And CPU is CPU. 8 days, damn. And then RAM is 32 gig as minimum that's needed. If you go 16 gig, don't even bother with the scanner. At least with this scanner. And CPU is CPU. 8 days, damn. So I'm gonna create a folder. Supra mk3. 62615 14070 boot spring. So that's processed. That looks good. That looks good. That's not touchy. This is not. This is touchy. How the delete. What I'm gonna do, because I've got this main face, I'm gonna delete this bit here. Uno reverso, delete. I can delete this bit. Select part. And you're gonna have to remove this. Uno reverso, delete. Is there enough features? I'll try it. Okay, delete this. That should be enough features for it to actually try to marry this together, right? Yeah, should do. Let's mesh. How are we doing with the battery on this? 2 bars. And we've done... so the battery life on this is actually quite bad. But I'm wondering if you can use like a power bank. I mean, in a way, we've scanned 2 bits. Possibly, maybe we could squeeze a third part. Like from the scanning point of view, you can easily do it. Like as long as you're gonna go with the flow, like as I'm doing it, like capture all the scans and then do the processing aspect. So that's done. Oh wow. Like from the scanning point of view, you can easily do it. Like as long as you're gonna go with the flow, like as I'm doing it, like capture all the scans and then do the processing aspect. So that's done. What the fuck is this? Nah, he's good. If someone copies you know they've copied your dirt as well. There's loads of people. There's loads of lazy people just do copy and paste. Pro would edit this out. If someone copies you know they've copied your dirt as well. There's loads of people. There's loads of lazy people just do copy and paste. Pro would edit this out. In meantime, I could actually be productive and then edit. Uh, so let me quickly get my template. So if we're gonna go to Mark 3 and then grab this picture and then select delete, select delete, select image, copy, dump it in here and do fit this screen. Yep. Then to save us 1200. Save. And then we're gonna save this. This is still progressing. So I'm just showing you how easy you can be hassling. Copy. Okay, so that side is done. Is it actually missing those bits in the middle? Yes, it does, it does. Good, good, good. So because we had this on right side, it didn't pick up the numbers, so it's good. No, actually it's bad, but it's good. Let's select part. Select this. verso, delete, mesh, apply. Let's get back to editing this stuff. How many pictures I had? 4. Okay, I already had this one. No. I already had this one, yes. Already had this one. No. I already had this one. Okay, so I want to edit this one. Bosh. Delete, 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 delete. We want to see that there's holes for the mounting holes. Copy logo. Bosh. Bosh. Okay, that's nice. So now let's go and do this one. Mesh. Sorry, fusion. Apply. And then as this one's edit. Remember, don't waste time. So I've got my JPEG pictures with my fancy logo. Fancy logo. Fancy logo. And fancy logo. Okay. For your reference, the size of scan of the old scan, 100 meg. Oh, damn. It's not that bad actually. Because that can be, in some of the softwares, you can check it as a higher resolution and you can reduce the quality. But it's easier to reduce the quality from the bigger, like from the detail scan to lower, like to lower it than do the other way around. Don't really know how to get the actual images to be Windows the new Windows screw me up. You can only view it by opening. What a rubbish. If I use this open with and then say this, and can I set this as a default? Open with, choose default app. Is set to default. Why is not a rubbish thing? Okay, so now is I may have a problem. Okay, so I may have to do a little bit of this. of this fancy cleaning up aspect. Okay, I'm gonna leave this. And if you ask me why I'm doing this, because I didn't have the part raised up. I may have to scan the edges of oh wait, where is it still connected? Okay, this side. We actually picked up this mesh quite well. Okay, so if we do merge, show me the magic. Should have 3 faces, that should be more than enough. You go the top to the bottom and the ones, here we go. What's this little tiny rubbish? Okay, generate the power in the software. I need to remove this rubbish. I'm gonna have to rescan this part anyway, just to remove the actual Velcro stuff. So mesh, apply mesh. No, 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 no. So the problem with one click editing with the current software, this function doesn't work properly. Oh man. Okay, sounds I was like quite lucky. I'm missing this bit here. Okay, I may just rescan it. Yeah, I may just rescan it to get the actual good shape. What else do I need to add? This side looks good. If I face this, with my so let's add one more scan to capture this information here. General. Black object. So wow, there's actually quite a bit of delay. Wow. This is funny. So I moved it. Ah, 100 megs. Look the amount of RAM this thing's using. This toy loves RAM. So fusion, high quality, apply. Okay, come on, come on. You meant to be a quick one. Processing, processing, processing. So far what I can tell is like, okay, it's utilizing CPU a little bit. At least in my case, a little bit. It's utilizing 4 cores, like almost 100%. It's using quite a bit of RAM. And GPU is it's not really abusing. Almost 100%. It's using quite a bit of RAM. And GPU is be okay, so this bit is done. That's this little mess. Wait. Uno reverso. Yep. Now let's do mesh. Uno reverso. Yep. Now let's do mesh. Oh, it's time to go to bed. It's time to go to bed. So it's not here. 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 Okay, okay. Just get done. Some rubbish floating around. Uh-huh. Mesh. Why is it doing this? Some people gonna be very, very upset if they're gonna try to like quickly jump between the things. Because it takes some time. Some people gonna be very, very upset if they're gonna try to like quickly jump between the things. Because it takes some time. Okay, it did improve the actual result. Okay, that's good. That's the isolate, detect. Yes, nice, nice, nice. Floating object. Bye bye. Fill house. Detect. Fill the house. So they've added this to help with the strength of the part so it doesn't flex. So they've added this to help with the strength of the part so it doesn't flex. So it should pick up these holes. Yes. Apply. No, overall this actually scanner is actually quite good. Like this thing here got messed up a little bit. That's minor. Because the most important thing is the shape here. This thing here got messed up a little bit. That's minor. Because the most important thing is the shape here. So you have to do this. How do this? No. Control Z. Okay. So detect. Reverse. Apply filling. Okay. So now let me grab a few screenshots quickly. Export. Okay, I'm gonna call it a day for today. Thank you for the watching and drop me comments. See you next time. And let me just quickly double check if this stuff's saved. Yep. Okay, I'm gonna call it a day for today. Wonderful. Thank you for the watching and drop me comments. The small artifacts like there's possibly little rubbish here which shouldn't be there. Oh no, there's rubbish here. There was a dust. So this is a little bit of a dust that you get, but it's okay. Can be easily removed in different CAD software. I mean, I'll need to rescan this anyway because I need to remove this sticky pad, sticky Velcro. Yeah, but it's perfect for like reworking or making adjustments or anything like that is good. I know we like for some of the users, or even for myself, where you got the coilovers going in here, you have to make like a hole. So now I'll be allowed to do like a use this, but also add like a hole or like a interface thing that would go over to actually allow to keep the shroud, but allow me to have a coilover sticking out a little bit further. Okay, take care. See you next time.